So, hey, if everybody can do me a favor, if they can put a comment down in the comment section, I don't care what it is, if it's about this video, if it's a question you might have, if it's what you had for dinner last night, I don't care. It just helps with the YouTube algorithm. I feel like I got a string hanging down here. I keep feeling like something. Mary, Mary. We're frazzled today. I'm not on my, I need some caffeine or something, Stan.
Doctor said you weren't selling any of these.
I know, but like I said. If you watch my last video, I have too much stuff. I have way too much stuff, so I ended up getting a lot of these pallets in, so I decided to sell a few of them. I hope I don't regret it. I still have a truckload in the back full. So I at least have inventory for 2 to 3 weeks. So if my supplier doesn't come through in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm still gonna be good to go. But I normally get stuff every week from him. So hopefully we'll be ahead of the inventory. And if you notice, if you're watching the market, I think that these pallets are coming more and more available. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing like Amazon mediums, Home Depot lows, these truckloads being sold less than they were before. So I see like, $2,000 discounts on certain truckloads. There's more stores opening up, but more inventory is coming to the market. I know there's a bin store opening about 30 miles from here. It might be one of my customers who buys this stuff from me. So today we're gonna talk about bin stores and filling up bin stores and a little bit about bin stores. I was approached by one of my followers to answer a bunch of questions about bin stores. And as everybody knows, these are hitting the market now. This is the 6.5 foot, 7 foot tall pallets for the smalls. But I just gotta put a warning out there for you that because of Corona, there was a huge demand for masks and sanitizer and a low supply. And now it's the opposite. The supply is huge and the demand is super low. So there's a lot of these pallets being filled 3/4 of the way full of masks. And they're just not selling anymore like they used to be selling. I mean, a year ago, you could sell sanitizer remember at the gas station, be like the 3-ounce little bottle for $8. Stupid money. Masks, I think an N95 mask was $5, a KN95 was $3, and the paper masks were $1. Now I have pallets and pallets of this kind of stuff in the back. So when you get a 24 pallet load, but the equivalent of 15, 16, 18 pallets are filled with masks, it really hurts your bin stores. But you're held hostage by whatever comes in these pallets. It doesn't matter, you can't do anything about it if it's all masks. So a lot of this last load that we got was all masks, so I'm not gonna have a very good week at my bin store. I also got a lot of chips. So I had a couple pallets filled from bottom to top with just potato chips. Those don't sell. Food doesn't sell that well in my bin store. So just be careful of the smalls inventory that's going around right now and be cognizant of what is gonna be in there because it's always the last trend. It's not the latest trend, it's the last trend that's dying off. They're pulling it off the Amazon shelves, put them in our small pallets. So let's go to the letter that one of our viewers sent us. So this is from KBomb123. Tom, question number 1, what do you do with your stale inventory? So that's why I have a liquidation store and then several bin stores. And I have 2 right now. I'm looking to open up a 3rd one because my inventory level is getting a little bit better. The market's loosening up a little bit. What do I do with my stale inventory? I put it out of my store first. If it's more expensive inventory, it goes in my store. If it sits there for a while in the market and people aren't buying it, then I will take it off my floor and put it in my bin store. So, things will sit around in your bin store. One of my bin stores does the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other one does 20, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 because I put more expensive stuff in the other store. I don't think either one of them are more successful than the other. It's just nice that I can, let's say that I had, like one time I bought 100 couches from Disney from one of their hotels and they really weren't selling in my store. So I sent them all to the bin store. I don't care what they sell for, even if they sell for $1, the couches. I blew them out there. That's why I did the $20 and $10 day there. I'm not sure what the perfect scenario is in a bin store. I think my favorite right now is 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. I think because your $5 day is your busiest, your $1 day is your second busiest, but $2 day is not that bad. So I would try to use that concept. How you doing? Okay, so he says, I've been to bin stores that just allow new stuff to bury old stuff until it's a hot mess. Do you periodically clear out inventory and resell it, maybe in an unmanifested pallet? Do you donate it, or do you find that you move through enough so that it's not a problem. No, it is a problem. It is a problem because you're gonna get so many, and like I said earlier, masks. We get like carbon filters for masks by the thousands. You're gonna get phone cases by the thousands. You know, so you do have to have a way. And what we do is we do once a month a bag sale where we're $20 a bag. We're thinking about doing the next day $10 a bag until we blow out all the inventory. Then once we do the 2 bag sales, we clear out the bins, we can donate the rest of that, and then start with all fresh inventory. But yeah, it is a problem. They do build up. You'll see, after 4 weeks of selling, even before you fill your bins, they'll be full of all the old inventory. So you have to do the bag sale. But my bag sale days are very successful. They're one of my best days out there. All right, I worry about market saturation before opening a bin store. In general terms, how far from another bin store would you recommend? Or do you like it like supermarkets where they can be across the street from each other without issue? 2 answers to that. First of all, I would think the right distance is probably about 10 miles, but if you have the inventory, if you have a great supply in the inventory, I don't care where I'm at. So you have convenience shops in retail and you have destination locations in retail. So this store is a destination location. A bin store is a destination location. You know, people have them in the back of warehouse complexes and where they're not very convenient to the public view, but they get busy. They're very busy because people want to go to the bin stores. People want to get the bargains at the bin store. So what I do is I go on LoopNet, right? LoopNet, and I search the area I want. I put the minimum square foot I want. Like I want to have a 5,000 square foot bin store. That's my sweet spot bin store. If you don't need storage. If you need storage, you got to have a little bit bigger to have storage there. So I search 5,000 square foot. Let's say I'm in Tampa, Florida. I search all the Tampa area, but I sort it by lowest to highest. So I can see where the cheapest real estate is. Because I don't really care if it's an A plaza, B plaza. I prefer a C plaza because I'm getting the rent much bigger discount. You guys are good? Yeah, come on. How's it going, man? Yep.
How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. And yourself?
All right.
What's new? What's happening?
Not much. Just took a course in networking. Gonna study up and get certified on that stuff because
Oh, good.
I'm trying to figure out like an inventory system and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's like one of those things. I'm gonna have to sit down and just beat my head against the keyboard and then stop thinking, and then I'm sure the solution will come.
Well, I use a company called Consign Pro.
Consign?
They do all. It's designed for the resale industry.
Right.
I mean, I buy off the public, so it's perfect. You can enter in all the people that buy. You take their IDs, all the inventory management for you. And it's not much. I think you got to pay per copy, and I think it's like $1,000 for the first copy. You know, then maybe $500 everyone after that. So I have all this different registers, so I have to pay for new copies. But I got to tell you, I love it. I love it.
Consign Pro?
Real simple, Consign Pro, yeah. Yes. All right, what is a demographic you look for in an area you're considering opening a bin store? Meaning your average income for a given zip code. I know Lutz might not be a good location for a bin store, but Lakeland might be. That means he's in my area. Uh-oh. Are you hey, K-Bomb 123, you looking to compete with me? It's okay, I don't mind. I like the competition. It makes me work harder. Makes me work longer hours. So what is the determining factor for choosing your second location? Like I said, I just look for the cheapest retail spot. I look for C plazas, that have a lot of parking. You don't want to get a place that doesn't have parking because you're going to have 50, 60, 100 cars there every, $5 day, every $1 day. So going to a C plaza, I think my 2 plazas that I have, I'm paying $3 a square foot in one and $4 a square foot in another. Now, when I just did the search on Tampa Bay, the cheapest I can find was $6.50 a square foot, and that's for like a huge spot. Tampa's getting a little more expensive. Commercial's getting a little more expensive. I thought commercial after Corona would go way down, but it really hasn't. The cheapest I could find was $8 a square foot. So I am looking for a third location. I am talking to the realtor there now, and I think I can get it for about $6 a square foot. It's a 5,000 square foot store. And remember when you're negotiating a lease for a bin store, you have what they call a CAM. So a triple net lease. What is a triple net lease? Okay, so you can get a basic lease that covers everything. So let's say they charge you $4,000 a month. That covers everything, all right? But not your utilities, all right? So you're paying that lease. Then there's a triple net lease where in that lease, you're paying the CAM, which is the common area maintenance. That's how if they mow the lawn out there or clean up the parking lots, you got to contribute the percentage that you own of the plaza, yet you rent of the plaza to those costs. So you have to pay those, you have to pay the real estate taxes, and you have to pay the insurance on the real estate. So there's 3 extra bills that you have to pay whenever you have a triple net lease. What's going on? All right, so remember that triple net lease are different than, I forget what they call I think they call it a gross lease. So both of my stores are gross leases, so I don't have to pay the extra additional fees. Look for that when you're looking at a property. If it's triple net, you're gonna be paying 25-30% more than what they're asking per square foot. What's the main determining factor for choosing your second location in relation to your first? Nothing. Wasn't simple of a matter of rent. It was all about rent. Was it location demographics? I don't care about the demographics. I care about how much rent I gotta pay. Or was it a combination of these in conjunction with a given distance from the final store, not to cannibalize sales? Correct. Your girlfriend's out there.
Your beer baby mama?
Yeah. Question number 5, what are the considerations for where your bin store should be Friday, Saturday pricing? I see your $5 to start. Yeah, I like to do $5 on Saturday. Saturday is my best day. I figure people are not working, they're willing to come out to the store. If you get up so I open 10 to 6 every day that I'm open. I don't change my hours. I want everybody to know we're open the same hours. I don't accept cash. Everything is sold as is. But at 10 o'clock, when I'm about to open on my $5 day, and 10 o'clock when I'm about to open on my $1 day, we have a line down the parking lot. So we have a few hundred people in line waiting to get into the store. So that's why I like to do my $5 day on Saturday. Most people are available to come out and take a look at what you have. I've seen other stores do $6 and some in South Florida where I am at as high as $8. There's obviously a point of diminishing returns on pricing, so I would be interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you in advance. So once again, pricing, I haven't figured out the right pricing strategy. If you own a bin store, can you please put your pricing strategy down in the comments section because I might do a new concept on my 3rd store, and then one day I'll figure out which one works the best, do an analysis on the profit and loss statement for all 3 stores, and then we'll adapt that strategy to all the stores. I think my next store I'm gonna do 7-5-3-2-1. So open 5 days a week, 7-5-3-2-1. So, hey, that's it. If anybody else has any questions about bin stores, about bin store inventory, where you get the inventory, the problems with bin stores, the good things about them. I love bin stores because my bin stores have 3 employees, my big store has 50. My bin store does 0 inventory, my big store has 357,000 items in inventory. My big store is $30,000 a month. My bin stores are only $3,500 a month. Bin stores are the way to go if you can find the inventory. 100%, if I haven't stressed that enough in all my videos, if you can find the frickin' inventory, you can make a lot of money on bin stores. So my profit margin is, I typically make between $1,000 and $1,500 profit a week out of my stores after all the employees are paid. So I don't think having one store you're gonna be rich, you're gonna hit a home run. That's why my concept has always been to have 10 or 20 of the bin stores. So then I'm making $20,000 a week, additional income from the bin stores. Once you figure out the inventory, that's the whole problem. If I can't supply 2 stores with consistent inventory, how the hell am I gonna do 20 stores with consistent inventory? I need to be direct with Amazon, direct with somebody. I don't care who it is, so I can get HPC loads. For you beginners out there, HPC is high piece count loads. That's all you want in this business is high piece count loads. Go on B-Stock, they have Target loads on there that are high piece count. The Amazon Smalls, you can get the turbo loads, the Home Depot turbo loads are high piece count loads. There's lots of different loads out there that are HPC loads. So hey, if everybody can do me a favor, if they can put a comment down in the comment section, I don't care what it is, if it's about this video, if it's a question you might have, if it's what you had for dinner last night, I don't care. It just helps with the YouTube algorithm. Please like my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm Tom. I have 3 stores, Resale America in the Lakeland Square Mall, and then 2 bin stores, Deal Days in Winter Haven, Florida, and Port Richey, Florida. My YouTube channel is Liquidation Motivation, where I piss off all the people that don't want me to tell you the secrets. Now go out there and make some money.